that we do take up our seats. For the candidates, come and take up your seats. We are time barred. Then the students' body, you also come. If you need to sit, then you sit, and we see the way we proceed, and we see the way we move forward. If you're there and you're a GRC, that is a guild representative on the council, please also come and take up your seats, because we are time barred. Will be given to us by the Secretary of the Electoral Commission 2026 Presidenstial University. Then we shall have the speech from the Dean of Students. Then in the same way, by chance, if the AR is here, we shall also have a word from him. We shall have the introduction of the candidates. This will be done by the chairperson, Electoral Commission, and by the Electoral Commissioner that is full of ladies. And by surprise, today, 2026, Presidenstial University is having the Electoral Commission that is chaired by the lady, and the other members also onto the commission. They are also ladies. We shall have questions, that is a Q&A, question and answer. The questions will be faced to, or will be given to the candidate. Questions to these people. Ask them why. Ask them what do you want to know from your candidate. What do you want to know from your campus president. In 3 minutes, DJ, give me something small. We sort out and we see how we are going to run this. Thank you.
Our Royal University. What a treasure, oh what a treasure we have. How we pride in you for your impartment on all the persons that go through your heart. Who had such a vision for a greater brother. Zealous for reform and for modernity. Truly education has now been enhanced.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Those have been our candidates.
Guild Council 2025-2026. Fellow leaders, Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon in your possible capabilities. By names of Nasinguza Anita, Chairperson Electoral Commission 2026-2027. Besides me, that is my committee. We are blessed that this year we are only having ladies within the race. I would like to allow me to give them an opportunity to introduce themselves.
Protocol observed. Good afternoon. Sylvia Naku is my name. Secretary Electoral Commission 2026-2027.
Standing on the protocol that has been already established, good afternoon everyone. I'm Narima Peggy, Vice Chairperson, Electoral Commission 2026.
Protocol observed. Good afternoon everyone. I'm Awo Hilda, Treasurer, Electoral Commission 2026-2027.
Good afternoon once again. Before you is the Secretary Electoral Commission, and I'm going to take you through the rules and regulations that are supposed to be followed throughout this journey. The first rule is no politicking and persuasion originating from the high-level national parties. Whereas students are free to belong to any political party of their choice, management shall not tolerate any violence arising from the politicking. Anybody who involves him or herself in violent acts does so at his or her own risk and may even be discontinued. It is expected and normal for students to have different parties, to disagree, but respect for each other must be maintained. Those who fail to register before 48 hours deadline would not be included in the voters' registers. All prospective voters shall ensure that they come with valid identification documents on the polling day, and these include the registration slips. Only students whose name appear in the voters' register should qualify to vote. Intending to invite high-level profile political and civil personalities shall speak to the rallies must seek advice from the dean of students and obtain clearance from the university admission before bringing the candidates. Note: MRI students have the right to hold political views as provided for in the Constitution of Uganda. However, such views should be practiced off campus. The chairperson of the Electoral Commission shall announce the results of the presidential elections on the polling day at the main campus immediately after counting. And lastly, no candidate is allowed to pin any posters on the university walls, or any candidate found violating that shall be subjected to a penalty. As I conclude, I believe all the candidates that have done open air campaigns know where they fall right now. Thank you.
That has been the Secretary Electoral Commission, Mutesa the First University 2026.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Yes, good afternoon to you all. First and foremost, I would like to congratulate those who were successfully nominated to contest for the various offices in the guild leadership. I want to wish every one of you the best. But the best candidate will win. And through this election, we want the students' voice to be clearly heard. We appreciate the fever and hype that come along with this season. I bring to you warmest greetings from the Vice Chancellor, Professor Vincent Kakembo. Let me begin from a point where the Secretary of the Electoral Commission ended at. I think I should also use the same opportunity to thank the Electoral Commission. Badde manyi mu katuubagiro kano temugejje naye ndabye Secretary kigezze. I think she has brought out a very important question about political parties. At university, we know students belong to different political affiliations. And we uphold it, we respect your political values, but when we come to university elections, when you come inside the gates of the university, for us, we do not look at you in the lenses of your political parties. And we do not also consider a student depending on his or her political affiliation. The president is not here, but she would have told you, she's a member of the governing council, that the University Council, through the Students' Affairs Committee, is also considering condensing the involvement of political parties, if not totally banning them. I should be clear on that. Secondly, this exercise is intended to give students a voice and representation. And that is why we always encourage students to register and vote. Unfortunately, when some of you fail to comply, at the end of the day you complain for your sigwe twabadde twagala, but you didn't register to vote for the one you wanted. I will speak lastly about what I thought the Commission would have talked about at length, but I think they must have left it out deliberately. The disqualification of some candidates. I want to encourage the candidates, when you go to your political houses, be honest to your sponsors. Don't deceive them. Because now when you misinform them, they also misinform the public. I have seen even results of some students being spread over when they are even very unauthentic. It's very regrettable, but like I said, I want to emphasize, we have set standards and policies that we shall follow to the latter without fear of favor. As students, I want to encourage you, when you know you want to apply for a certain office in the future, begin to prepare yourself academically, financially, and in all aspects. Of course, emphasizing the point that you need to be honest to your political parties, because for us, we do not have the duty to explain to them. The only duty we have is to do what the law tells us to do. When someone wants to be a guild president, our rules are very clear. We have a guild constitution, we have copies in the library, we have it even on the website. Interest yourself, go and read it. We have an examinations policy. Interest yourself, get acquainted with the policy, read it and know what limitations are set therein. It is clear, pretty clear, that when a student gets a retake, before you sit, before you do the paper, you are not on normal progress. Now the habit of waiting until the final day. For us, we cannot see you campaigning before nomination and then we intervene. The issue of campaigning and lobbying for finances and support and then wait for nomination day to be disqualified and you blame us should also stop. Desist from that, because it does not help you, neither does it help us. It doesn't build the institution, and that is the truth of the matter. So for those who are disqualified, we feel sorry for you, and we feel sorry for their parties. We have held a series of meetings with these candidates, and I want to tell you that whoever was disqualified is totally convinced. They know deep down under their hearts, they know the truth. I want to wish you the best of this exercise. May God bless you all. Sabasajja Kabaka Wangari.
Let's have another session whereby we shall be having the introduction of these candidates. The chairperson is going to introduce the candidates that are all into this race. Then we see where to start from. Thank you.
Good afternoon once again. I'm Narima Peggy, Vice Chairperson, and I'm from Chirumba campus. It has been earlier said that we are not going to look at the post of the guild president because it still has some issues. I'm not even going to read the members from Chirumba because there might be a possibility of making our official campaigns at Chirumba. Let me just read these from Kakeeka only. For the posts of the campus presidents, we have Senkubuge. Oh. No, excuse me. We have Segilinya Dennis. Then we have Musumba Matia. And the last one is Senyange Peter.
We are going to have the hearing from the manifestos of these candidates, and because we want to be fair, we want to show democracy.
This is unusual. Loadinga like a daily bando, like a daily bando, like a daily bando. Yeah, yeah. Why bugamba botene na yene bokosola momo kwano. Ze wanta, you set me free once somolola momo. We wampa kakisa wangamba mbele living example. Kati be good feeling inyongera. Netaga new sample. Oh patana, my patana.
Each candidate is going to tell us the number he has picked. Have you picked? 2. And which number have you picked?
Number 1.
Which number have you picked?
Number 3.
Now, this is number 2, this is number 1, and this is candidate number 3. We call for candidate number 1. Please, you step forward. When we call for candidate, are you ready? I believe we are ready. And are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
Drop exploding with some more, nigga. Hey, daddy, nigga, show money. What you say? Kaba, 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 kaba. Tamia singo, teme singo, fumita singo, imenye kwa singo, kakasa rubimbo, toka koyo siwo, matazina kwa chinga chakute mujiro. Kaba, 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 kaba,
the wah, and the wah, and the wah, and the wah, 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 and the wah, 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 to the wah, 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 and the wah, and the wah, and the wah, and the.
Let's start with candidate number 1 on the poster of the campus president, and we hear the manifesto, then we proceed.
Political Gatamelata is the one no matter. If you see as we see, if you know as we know, if you listen as we listen, dear brother, dear sister, today, we pray today, we beseech you, we request you to entrust us, to entrust Matia Msumba with your vote. Gallant Msesanians.
Hello. Protocol observed. Before you, Msumba Matia is my name. An independent candidate with a symbol of a watch, dedicated to serve students first as my slogan. Fellow students of Memorial Kakeeka campus, I humbly present myself before you as an independent candidate for campus president 2026-2027. Being independent does not mean standing alone. It means standing freely with the students, listening to their concerns, speaking truthfully, and working without fear or favor for the good of us all. The watch is my symbol because leadership is about time, responsibility, alertness, and accountability. As in the Bible it says, Ecclesiastes 3:1, there is time for everything. During my manifesto, and I'll be working on, in case you entrust me with your votes, maintaining the no-gate policy. Our campus is made up of day scholars, and the no-gate policy has been one of the policies that support flexibility and conveniences for students. Another issue is about academics, communication, results, and missing marks. Also making follow-up of our marks. Academic concerns remain among the biggest issue affecting students. Delayed communication, missing marks, unclear updates, and late release of the results create anxiety and frustration. As I conclude, I'm going to talk about security and safety of students. And we all know that at the campus we have no CCTV cameras, and most of our students face a challenge stealing their property.
So protocol observed. So by names I'm Senyor Abduswabur from NRM, aspiring GRC education, a leader within different positions. So I'm just requesting for your votes. Only that is it. Thank you.
Oh, daddy, mommy, daddy. Oh, man, nina man. Hey, daddy, dagacho man. Oh, mommy, what you say,
That has been Musumba Matia all the way from the Faculty of Education. Now, let us hear from another candidate. I think to hear from candidate number 2. DJ, you give me a tune that is welcoming candidate here, number 2. He was telling me that... the candidate.
I said, I said,
Protocol observed. Good evening to you all. On behalf of the MRU NOP chapter and all the concerned publics of this mighty university, I wish to send our condolences to the people of Kalangala district and the country of Uganda at large for the loss of our beloved woman member of parliament of that district, Honorable Nachimuli Helen. May her soul rest in eternal peace. My name is again Segirinya Dens, aka Salongo, the campus president aspiring on the National Unity Platform flag bearer. I'm here not to solve the students' problems, but solve the challenges hindering leaders to execute their duties in this mighty university. In the following ways, and these are among the problems that we are facing, that are in my manifesto that we must solve at this mighty university. We have the media visibility. When I talk of the media visibility, I'm a student pursuing a bachelor's in mass communication and as well a media practitioner. I would like to inform, and I must put this in place, that the marketing department should work with the students affairs in very many ways. Ladies and gentlemen, men and women of this university, the bus charges when we are traveling, they are too much. Yet in my investigations, I found out that the bus costs it consumes about 400 to 500,000 to go from Masaka to Kampala to and fro, and that's too much money. Ladies and gentlemen, we need cameras. As the internal security of our university is very weak. Daily, on a daily basis, we get very many property of people getting lost from this mighty university.
Basing on the protocol that has already been established, my name is Sunday Innocent Oscar, vying for the guild representative position, the Faculty of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities. However, my candidature comes with the deep understanding of the challenges which students in my faculty are already facing. A lot has been hid, and there is also a lot that has been ignored. And I'm ready to push that a lot that has been ignored to the guild cabinet.
Let's go.
Protocol observed. I'm by names of Seva Galasaha, aspiring for the post of GRC Faculty of Social Sciences, Arts and Humanities. I will only promise hard work together with my president and the guild president plus the administration. Thank you.
Thank you. I said,
cause we are meant to be like Adam and Eve, just like red roses and Valentine. Oh, Kalakata, 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 Basi Capitano.
Candidate number 3, come and sort it out. DJ, give me that tune.
Engineer Jew, Mutesa Jew, Transformer Jew, the administration, the electoral commission, the students' guild, and the rest of the students' body. Good evening to you all. My name is Senyange Peter, an engineering student doing a bachelor's in electrical engineering, year 3, semester 2. I happen to be the only eligible leader among the many that are aspiring for the post of campus president 2026-2027. I am an independent candidate and my symbol is a 3-phase transformer. And my slogan is, let's give engineering a chance this time round. Mutesa yetaga engineer. The zeal to serve and take on the students' body in the academic year of 2026-2027. I'm having things that I'm targeting to start with. Immediately, I'm granted an opportunity to take on the students' lead. And one of them is about internship. I'm looking at securing an internship placement guarantee program. And this is because when you look at other chartered universities, they have also advocated to the same. For example, Makerere has got an MOU signed with Total Energies Uganda and DFC Uganda, but with one of the major aims being securing internship placements for their students. The same to UCU. It has also got an MOU signed with MTN, but with an aim of securing placements. So in my perspective, Mutesa, one university, not having such memorandums signed to secure placements for our students doesn't mean that we can't be granted such opportunities in case we seek for them. But rather, Mutesa requires a leader who's looking at extending such opportunities to our university. And that leader is none other than Senyange Peter Mutesa, yetaga engineer. When granted a chance, I'm also looking at skills enhancement as one of the things in my manifesto. And the last point, I'm looking at value addition. You find out that all of us here came to obtain skills or transcripts in the relevant courses that we opted for. But based on a yearly analysis, very many institutions of higher learning produce graduates to the world. So me as an aspiring campus president, I'm looking at an initiative to make a student or a graduate from Mutesa competent from the rest of the students in the job market.
Good evening. Well, my name is Ndifnatem Ali, and I'm aspiring for the post of GRC from the Faculty of State.
Protocol observed. Good evening, everyone. My name is Bayan Alson, aspiring GRC of the Business Faculty. I stand with you with strong commitment to address students' voice to the administration, and my goal is to promote academic success and ensure that students' welfare is observed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. DJ, you walk with me as we our embryotic challengers around. Thank you for listening to us. And on the day of elections, please don't forget us.
Kapekemba wadde sibaweza deye kobe single day kazino abalwadde